Vegan gains. He can actually laugh. Did you see that? I mean, was I on too much steroids or something? But I think pretty sure I saw Richard laugh. He actually laughed. Look at this face. He's laughing. But look at why he's laughing. He's laughing because I'm crying. He's laughing at someone else's downfall. It's the only time you'll see Richard laugh. That's fucking sad, man. That's fucking really sad. Now, Richard is, I mean, again, don't hate Richard. He makes video after video after video about me, just trying to sledge me, slam me, trying to be top dog vegan, whatever. The fame's just gone to his little mushroom head. But again, don't hate Richard. I've helped him out. I helped him get to where he is on YouTube. I'll dig around. I'll try and find the emails where Richard says, what can I do to get fast on YouTube? Said, sledge people. Just go after all these fake natties, TMW, low bliner, Kino body, all just go after motherfuckers, just sledge them. He's like, okay, and he'll do a video and I'm like, hey, that's good. Flex your, this bicep thing, I told Richard to do that because I said, you do look too scrawny, you gotta show some bicep because he's got those steroid looking biceps. Is Richard on steroids? I don't know, because his face is sort of puffy and he's got big arms. I don't know. But I look like the meth addict, but I'm the steroid addict. Okay, whatever. Richard has no idea. He's just a young kid. He's angry at the world or whatever. He's got a girlfriend this year. I think he's lost his virginity just a few months ago. Cool. But his girlfriend was doing the slide, the dirty. You know, she was like fishing around. She was messaging Joey, CARB Strong, friend of mine. And Joey showed me this message and I'm like, and he's sort of like looking at me like, you know. I mean, Joey's had some girlfriends. I've had some girlfriends. Virgin Gains is new to the plate. Not to make fun. I'm just saying, if you're new to the school, and you've got some senior students, take advice from them. You can take advice from me or Joe or the other guys who've had a few girlfriends who've been around a little bit, all right? When your girlfriend's fishing like that, there's more to the story. It's not just, oh, just chatting, just friends. I know all about that line. Trust me on that one. Anyway, so Richard, he's just hates me that much. He's just siding with Freely. He's never seen any evidence from Freely. He's just taken Freely's word 100% truth, isn't it? There's no proof of what Freely said is true. There's no proof of what I said is true. Anyone can Photoshop up some messages or whatever. Anyone can do that. The only way to know for sure is to be there or to ask witnesses in a code of law or whatever you want to fucking call it, FBI, whatever fucking investigation, okay? So what Richard's done is just side instantly with Freely. Why is that? Because he just wants to make me look bad. The first one where Richard is just such a dumb, gullible fuck is he says Freely is so broke she lives with her mum. Richard, bro, if only you fucking knew how much money Freely makes. But you're such a noob. You hate me so much. You're jealous of my freedom. You're jealous of, I mean, you were jealous of Freely the whole time. You used to leave. I'll see if I can find some of the comments you wrote about Freely's body, like I'd tap that 24/7 or whatever, and you just being funny and stuff. I didn't take it the wrong way, you know. But you've never. I don't want to make this video personal. I don't want to I don't want to get Freely involved more. She took her Tumblr post down. I took my Tumblr post down. She actually retracted what she said. But Richard, you didn't show that. You just showed the first ones that went out. You didn't show the other ones. Because I said to Freely, look, if you're going to share that stuff, then show the messages before that. Talk about, you know, going balls deep with the Robin in your mouth, etc., all that stuff. But I don't really like to go there because it's personal shit between two exes that, you know, just it gets messy and then it gets on the internet and people take it out of context. So I said to Freely, take it down and tell the truth. Change that up. So she changed it up and I took my post down. And then Richard brings it up again. And we thought it all settled down, but Richard's like, oh, I have to meddle in again and take Drew right out of context. And then he has some random fucking messages from 2012 saying, I want to slit someone's throat or whatever. Like, can you see Richard's personal bias? There's trolls out there using the word Duran Rider. Even my fans are like, why did you write that to me? That was mean. I'm like, click on the link. You see they got like 1 subscriber. That's not me writing that. There's Duran Rider writing that, but it's not Durian Rider, Harley Johnstone. So you get some fucking troll who puts up a blog post. Duran Rider says he's going to kill me and kill my kids and eat my fucking cat. Look, it's just... Any motherfucker can write anything on the internet. Unless you hear it from someone's fucking mouth on camera. Unless you see them do it on camera or with your own eyes, and you don't really know for sure. There's ways to know for sure when it comes to doping. Richard compared me to Lance Armstrong. Well, Lance Armstrong's skinny. Lance Armstrong's not as lean as me, and he never was. So if I'm on the same drugs that Lance Armstrong's on, how come I'm still a pretty shit fucking rider? How come I've got friends, vegan mates of mine that can beat me up to Oyster this year? If I'm on the same drugs as Lance Armstrong, or if I'm on drugs for performance, how come my performance is pretty fucking shit? It's pretty average. I've been riding road bikes for 19 years. 1997, I got my first Avanti course in September from Marion Shopping Centre. It cost me $2,000 and I worked for 4 to 5 weeks at Cast Alloy in Richmond, wherever it was. Melrose Park, and then got shut down for health safety violations. That's when I got my first road bike. 19 fucking years ago. I can do 323 watts on a good Deutsche Tep. This year my best was 310. That's not that impressive, man. If you train with a power meter, if you had any fucking idea about how drugs work, you go, okay, Duran is full natty. Look at his face. Look how scrawny he is. Yes, I have used anabolic steroids. I've done videos about that. But to say what I'm doing, what I did that December, November 2014 is what I'm doing today, but I'm skinnier than I was back then, and my performance is like subpar, you have no idea about how drugs work. You have no idea about how testosterone works. You're either a fucking soldier with big fucking guns like Richard does, or you're fucking killing it on the bike. We're not talking 320 watts, we're talking 420 watts. Lance Armstrong would do 470 watts for an hour. Richard, man, you're so full of hate, you're so full of jealousy, you think Freely fucking lives at home with a mum. I don't know what to say, bro, but maybe get a life. Let's start with that. And Richard, I've got to say, bro, I care about the vegan community a lot more than you do. I'll put it on a free event next year. It's going to be 6 weeks. Don't pretend that you would donate your time to answering the same fucking question every day for 6 weeks. Where's the ATM? Where do I get my bike fixed? Put my chain on, I've got a flat tyre. Do cars make you fat? Where am I going to stay tonight? What do you think of this person? What about this? Are you on steroids? What's going on? Don't think you'd ever do that, bro. You wouldn't. You're just here for the money. You just hear, even your Patreon account, you're like, this is for like, because of the trolls internet, I've got to charge you guys money now. In my Patreon account, I get all that money and I give it back to the vegan community. What do you do, bro? You just here trashing people. Now you're just trashing other vegans. You're trashing myself, you're trashing Freely, you're trashing Shim Sheaf. Who's it going to be next? Or you could be trashing McDonald's and shit, but you're just trashing us. Tim never made a video about you. I never made a video about you. Freely never made a video about you negatively. All myself and Freely, we gave you unconditional support. When you said you want to stomp fucking babies' heads in, and you want to smash out Blogilates' teeth and stuff, we were like, hey man, like, that's just, it's gone too far. And the schizophrenia thing, why don't you get the context in that one? In 2003, November, I was hit by a bus traveling south on Polton Street in Adelaide. And as a result, I couldn't work properly. My hips were out, my knee was out. It wasn't a deathly collision, but I couldn't work. And I was forced to live on welfare. And as a result, the police were involved and someone said, you can get a payout for this. And because I couldn't work, I had no money, I had to go the legal route. And if you understand how lawsuits work, you understand that their lawyers will make you look bad. And so they run me through all these tests and psychiatric tests, etc., saying, is this guy crazy, what's going on? That's what they do, all right? It's a standard procedure in any sort of accident that involves post-traumatic stress disorder, whatever, PTSD. And so they would ask me all these questions, and they said, what about your diet? You wearing a vegan shirt, what's the deal? And I'd be like, I'm a fruitarian, I believe in like not killing animals, I believe that, fucking plants can speak, all this sort of stuff. And I say, oh really? Really? Okay, interesting. Yeah, you're paranoid schizophrenic. And that's what they said. And I'm like, okay, that's what you want to say, you're the experts. And so when someone says, have you been diagnosed with something? The answer is yes. I like to be transparent. If you can find a more transparent person on the internet about their relationship, about any steroid usage, about their blood tests, anything, please let me know who that person is. Because I would like to learn from them. I'm not trolling now, I'd like to learn from them how to be more transparent. I see a lot of the world's problems is people aren't transparent. Our intentions aren't transparent. We'll be like, hey, what's up guys? Boom, boom, jump cut, jump cut, jump cut, while we think of a story to relay what we really want to talk about. Okay? That's why I don't do jump cuts. This is like an extra bit of the video. I'm not like saying something, pausing the video and go, okay, what am I going to think about next? I don't have a script. This is just free flowing. If you can't talk free flowing, bro, it means you're fucking lying. Or you're not confident in what you say. You don't really believe what you're saying is the truth. Think about it. But Richard, again, he's taken me out of context so much. Being you would never do a video explaining where the money went with Isel, the $6,500 that you helped him get, and he ran with that. Where did the money go, Richard? A lot of his people are saying, I want a refund, and Isel's saying, sorry, no refunds, the money's been spent. But I've had no contact from any lawyers. I've been to the Thai police a couple of times, no one's arrested me. I've been through immigration, there's nothing against my name. It's all the big fat lie con. Your KFC, Happy Meal-faced, fat-wristed, Big Mac lover friend, the guy who manipulated you, you've never even hanged out with, the guy who's been banned from many vegan, vegetarian forums and potluck groups in Canada for inappropriate behavior to women. Think about that, bro. I get girls every fucking day writing to me, and that probably makes you really fucking jealous. Girls come to my event just to meet me. Even when Frilly's not there, they're like, hey, I just want to meet, oh, you're a big fan, blah, 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 and they say that. So if you to take it out of context, it just, for me, it just means you're like a little jelly bitch. I hate to use the word bitch, that's a bit, is that sexist? I don't know. But you're just a jelly motherfucker. What else can I say? Why do you do what you do, Richard? Are you not happy? You're not happy with your girlfriend? Are you not happy that your girlfriend was doing the dirty? And that rather than admit that I was right, you go, okay, Drew Ryder's a piece of shit. I can't trust Drew Ryder, because if I trust Drew Ryder, I'm going to feel pain. Is that what it is, Richard? That you believe what I said was true, but the truth is too hard for you to handle right now, so you have to write me off. You blocked me on email, we were good mates, blah, blah, blah. And then as soon as I said that stuff about, what's the name? Something switched, man. So again, everything we do in life, there's an underlying cause for it. The reason people do steroids, or they lie, or they cheat, or they steal, or they do Botox, or they live at home or live out of home, or do whatever they do, there's always a reason for that. And when we can scratch the surface and find that deeper meaning in why people do stuff, we can understand stuff more. So Richard, I believe that you don't hate me, but I do believe that with your relationship with your girl, that you do feel that you've invested, you wanted to marry this girl. This is a girl that this is not like a hookup on Tinder. You wanted to marry her, man. You know, this is probably the first girl you ever fell for, and I feel for you, man. And I've come along here and said, hey, this girl isn't who you think she is. So I'm not saying she's a bad person, I'm just saying this is what she's done. Just giving you a heads up. It's probably, you didn't want it, you don't want that, man. When I say you don't want that, I mean, I know you don't want that. That's not a girl you wanted to marry, man. You thought she was someone else, and I've proven that she's not. And that made you feel really sad and hurt, and you went out and just want to hurt me. So I don't take it personally, man, what you've done. Don't take it personally at all. I'm 40 years old, next year. I'm 39. I'm almost coming up to 40, so I've been around the block a bit. I had a lot of experiences, many different relationships and friendships, and with social media, man, shit just gets blown up real quick. So this is sort of more of the heartfelt part of the video. Don't hate you, Richard. I still think you're a little jealous little fucker, but all that ego shit aside, man, let's just scratch the surface. I can call you a jealous little fucker, whatever, live at home with mummy or whatever. Let's just scratch that away. Man to man, what do you feel inside? What do you feel inside? Do you feel hurt? What I said, man. I'm sorry, man, but that is the truth. And I'd say that, I'm not sure how old you are, 20, 21, you're quite young. I would say it's better to understand those things early in life than to live that lie and carry that on and be in a relationship for 1 year, 2 years, 5 years, 10 years, 20 years, 30 years, whatever, and being in that constant state of denial. The truth will set you free, man. But first, it's going to piss you off. It's probably going to hurt you. It's probably going to make you feel angry as fuck, man. But the truth will set you free.